First team All-NBA just a season ago in Jokic.
Beverly, three, good. Pat Beverly, who has been missing games, the rebound. Number one offensive team in these playoffs, the LA Clippers. That's a three, and he had the bruised thigh. Allie talked about that. Blocked inside by Kawhi Leonard. Here comes Beverly and George.
And that's the option Doc Rivers has, putting that length of Kawhi Leonard on Murray.
Another three. Beverly, another hit from outside.
See, that's foul money because, again, Beverly.
Starting tonight, Harris starting. Here's George. 18 points a game in these playoffs. He'll dance and drive in the collision, and he gets the two, and he will go to the line with
the pity pat handle right here by PG-13. And the little pump fake gets Grant up in the air. A little contortion in that first round series, but for this Clippers team to have.
And Murray will tee up a three. Jamal Murray for three.
Well, that
right there, switch on D. Now it's Jamal Murray on Leonard. Shot clock at 8, carving his way. 14-footer is down.
Smooth.
Woo.
Just smooth.
Here's Kawhi again. Harris is there defending. Knocked away by Zubac. Picked up with a fresh shot clock. Halfway point of the first quarter. Leonard trying to drive. Morris outside. He's hit a three. Dancing with the 35-year-old Paul Millsap. His fadeaway from 13 is good.
What a move by Marcus Morris. I thought he
drives, slithers, and gets two with a nice sidestep for the deuce.
There's been simply for Murray.
On the cusp of some real notoriety. There's a charge, and it goes on George. George picked surgical.
Yeah, you got to play perfect, and already 7 turnovers in this first half for Denver.
Millsap three. Zubac.
Because it raises everyone else's level of play on his team.
Paul George, long shot. It's a three.
And very efficient as well. 15 of 19 in the paint.
Morris to Zubac.
Oh, make that 16 of 20.
Dallas talked about his emergence, the confidence, his play. Millsap is grazing off bodies. Count it for 2 and a.
Little slip action here by Morris, who finds Zubac. Montrezl Harrell liking this, and for Denver finds a way to get up.
So just a couple days to prepare. Beverly's so important to this team. Reg just kind of talked about what makes him vital on defense. Williams, Zubac! At 17 in Game 7 against Utah. That's picked off. Look at Murray hustling, wiping the floor. What a great hustle play by Jamal Murray. Jokic, hold on here for Grant.
Oh!
Nice catch, athletic grab. And on a wild throw in the subsequent turnover, George, 3 on the fly. And by Grant, 2 to play. Murray at the other end, slides by Williams for 2. And Murray's got 10. Those are the 2 top scorers right now for Denver. Nice spinning move inside Leonard.
Really obsessed with them.
Torrey Craig back in, watching Leonard. High screen by Zubac. Williams off balance. Oh, a beautiful shot by Lou. Lou has got 4. Jokic, gentle shot. Zubac there to clean it up.
Nice first half for Zubac. I know he's only had 4 points and 5 rebounds, but has been very effective.
Marcus Morris, another 3. He just gave the Clippers right there. Jokic turns it over. Here comes George at the head. There is Zubac into Kawhi and help.
Wingspan. I mean, arguably game. Look at this. Whoop. I'll take that. And off to the races.
Paid off the way they brought him back.
You know, city is Moreno Valley. He likes to say Moreno Valley because I ran into him one time.
Game, we talked about that earlier. Here comes George all the way. And fouled as he was.
Placed a banner in Staples. Heels and the defense.
Jokic on top. Millsap on the wing. Morris is on him. Nice aggressive play by the lunging.
That's hustle. I mean, it's
playoff hustle.
That's how you put a ring on your finger.
He was in the end top. Shot clock at 8. Makes the move. Finds a crack. Crawls right through. Missed it inside. Here comes Williams. And on top, George on the wing. Morris, he's knocked down three. He tries one right there. Lead the Clippers. It's off to George. Inside thrown, deflected away, picked up.
Kevin and Reggie, Denver's coaching staff was mostly disappointed defensively. They said one-on-one containment was terrible. And the Clippers are
in that first round series against Dallas tonight, 63%. Their shooting has been incredible. Jokic gets the bounce. Minute gone, third quarter. Grant tries to play.
And this is a shot that he actually works on when he
does. Pat Beverly back after missing 5 games. Calf strain, shot clock at 7. George, he just glides to the rack. Sap ahead, Murray on the wing, the collision, and Pat Beverly will pick.
He stopped Murray straight in his tracks right there with his head.
Beverly was overseas, and there's a foul. Rules overseas, but when he did that, he came back in a for a team that has championship aspirations. Nice feed, Murray.
And I know what Jokic is going to give me offensively.
Sure.
But what Draymond highlighted at halftime is the problem. It's this defensively. You know?
Oh, George. Yep.
You put him in a high screen.
27% from 3. Knocks in his first triple tonight. Harris down low for Grant. Knocked out of bounds by a lunging George.
You know, if there's any slither of hope for the, you could take a page of what Luka did in that high screen and roll in that first round series versus the Clippers, because he was able to get whatever he wants.
Millsap 3. 2 whoppers for $2.50 apiece, $5. Plus tax. Yep, I'm in. Here comes Leonard. Leonard driving. Paul George. Fresno State. Played with the Indiana Pacers. Kawhi. He'll dance. This is over Grant. Easy. 21.
Say it again.
8.5 in the third. I got to tell you, Clippers look like the rested team, don't they?
Yes. Well, and they look like they finally have gotten into spots all the time. And people's like, what are you talking about? Every player who plays in the NBA, Kawhi in that same category.
And that was true for the majority of the season. And I talked to Paul George yesterday, and he said the first round was so critical because we figured out our team identity. We're understanding each other again.
33, you're right, Allie. 33 different lineups. Doc is mixed and matched, and that shot is Jones. So that's going to be...
Because they can just plug another veteran into that spot. That's why it didn't hurt when Patrick Beverly was pretty much out that first round, because Reggie Jackson.
Joe Ingles got him in that game 7. Leonard looking for a screen. Jokic on him. Now Harris. Shamet, who is starting with Beverly out across the lane. Leonard fakes. Morris fakes. Triple. Good! That Marcus Morris from Kansas.
I knew you were going to get that in. You just had to get it in, didn't you?
I know Coach Self is probably watching right now. Plus, those students are all virtually learning. Here's Jokic.
Yeah, okay,
right. Zubac.
Not learning at Kansas virtually.
Oh, yes, they are. Here comes Leonard. He has shot a couple times in that bottom half of the circle. Reggie out. The boy comes up with a big play there. Has there been a trade mid-season, an acquisition, Reggie, any better than the Clippers getting Marcus Morris?
Well, because he does two things. We're seeing the offense tonight, but we're seeing the defensive identity, what we saw in that first round series with him and Luka kind of, going at it. Some people will say yes.
There's a shot clock at 9. And Murray trying to chisel down low. Now he's got Zubac on him and pulls up and can't get the J to fall. Millsap there. He got it. It's Harris through traffic to the rack. An offensive foul.
My time.
You could be on my team. He could be on my team. I want players like that.
He's a pro.
Yes.
He's a pro. Shot clock at 3. Pulls up on Millsap. What a... Oh, look at the cutting, the swerving, and the deuce right inside by Kawhi.
The 13-2 run here by the Clips.
Ran outside, can't hit. The hustle right there of Shamet. And then Marcus Morris. He's got the defense now of 12. That's just a statement of fact. They just played less than 48 hours ago. And a fresh shot clock for this offense of the Clippers. Number one offense in these playoffs so far. Shamet on top. Kawhi on the move. 27, now 29 for Kawhi. 30 points or more, 5 consecutive games. He did that 9 straight games. Back in January into February, Jokic was spinning and a foul called to Farrell. Ooh, with a nice flush. When I said moments ago, it's Bill Green. And then Williams down court for his running mate Harrell. And knocked outside to George. Poked away. Monte Morris. He'll pop a 3.
Finding grief for that easy 3.
Plumlee a screen and Morris will fire.
Okay, back-to-back something and find something that works that you can carry on as Lou Williams gets all the way to the cup.
Your team.
But how many game winners have we seen in this bubble?
I know it.
And big-time performances. It hasn't affected the level of play. I will.
Williams got a Harrell screen. They play off each other well, don't they?
This is what unit different from everyone else. Thing in the tank. Lakers have been off for quite some time as they prepare for their game 1. What does Russell Westbrook and James Harden and that small ball lineup of Mike have energy-wise?
Harrell with 9, and now with first series was not quite that high. Down to 9. Lou Williams, 5 of. There's a lob inside and flying off that.
As Plumlee almost comes up with a steal. So maybe he'll get on there tomorrow, you know, in that Heat game versus Milwaukee.
Harrell flying for. Clippers have been over 55% from the field all game. Nice shot, P.J. Dozier. Harrell. 13 points, 3 boards. Plumlee there. Shot clock at 5. Ball swats it away.
Boy, Bol is long.
He is. Here's a drive. Daniels, no. And Bates Diop, no. And
Here by Bol.
he made his NBA debut down here in Orlando. Cuts and drives it off balance. Got it to go. Pretty play. Rodney Magruder. Porter got it on a cut. And the dunk.
Shows you.
Win it by 23. They led at one time by 29. It was tied at 31 at the end of one. But after that, Clippers.